Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're looking at a really interesting source, one that gives us a unique perspective on the hidden struggles that can happen within a big, vibrant city. All right, so let's dive in by setting the scene. The source starts by describing Manchester in a way that, we all kind of recognize. It's this city just buzzing with life, with energy, a place where things are happening. But then, boom, it hits us with this really stark contrast. So you've got this vibrant city life, right? The music, the social scene, everyone chasing their goals. And then there's this other side, an inner struggle. For some folks, it's just constant battles, no peace, and happiness, well, it never seems to stick around for long. Let's dig into that a little more, because this isn't just, having a bad day or feeling a bit stressed out. The source is talking about something way more persistent. It's like this constant, unseen battle that can really shape a person's whole life. So how does this struggle actually show up? Well, the text lays out a few key symptoms. You've got this feeling that you can just never find peace. Success always feels impossible, like it's just out of your grasp. And any moment of happiness, it's gone in a flash. It really paints a picture of this constant conflict, just bubbling under the surface. Now, this is where things get really interesting. The source asks this question: is the worry always real? And this is a huge turning point. It's where the explanation for all this stuff takes a very specific, and maybe for some, a pretty unexpected turn. And that turn brings us right here. The source suggests the root cause for all this unhappiness, well, it might not be what you think. It's not necessarily psychological, and it's not about your circumstances. It's pointing to something completely different. And that something different is this concept of otherworldly interference. The source basically defines it as a state where, dimensions and forces from other worlds are actually getting in the way of your everyday life. So it totally reframes the problem, right? It's not an internal struggle anymore. It's an external, supernatural one. There's this quote from the text that just perfectly captures this idea. It says, "Battles are going on below the busy streets that make it hard to tell what is normal." Wow. I mean, that's such a powerful image, isn't it? A hidden conflict happening right under our feet, messing with what we think of as normal life. Okay, so if the problem is supernatural, well, it makes sense that the solution would be too, right? And that's exactly where the source goes next. It shifts from telling us what's wrong to introducing a very specific person who can supposedly fix it. And that person, the one presented as the answer to all these struggles, is a man named Master Sanjivram. And his job? It's spelled out very clearly. The text says he's known for helping people who need evil spirit removal, specifically in Manchester. So you see how it all connects? It links his work directly back to that idea of otherworldly interference. He's positioned as the specialist you go to for these unseen battles. So after going through all this, we're left with this one big, kind of provocative question. The source really makes you think about its core idea. What unseen influences could be shaping our world, or even our own personal experiences in ways we can't quite see? It's definitely a compelling thought to leave you with.